A harvest day feels chaotic most days. With that many trailers and equipment on the road, there's always something going on, whether it's a lighting issue on the trailer or your harvester's broke. There's always a lot of moving parts, which makes it exciting. Field tomatoes are grown for processing, so they end up in the can, whether it's paste or diced tomatoes or sauces.
There's a whole crew of people that make that happen. Labor intensive organizing because you've got so many moving parts everywhere that it takes a lot of organization to keep everybody doing what they're supposed to do and getting it done.
I find during the season we eat a lot of tomato dishes, a lot of tomato dishes. I find myself most times I'm just grabbing tomatoes out of the field and eating them on a day-per-day basis, like just because I'm in a tomato field. I look for firmness a lot of the times. You know, when you bite into a tomato, you like it to be almost like an apple, right? You want it to be very firm and high quality.
I think the redness too, you want it to be nice and red, not pale, I think is how you know you have a good tomato.
We usually start harvesting generally around August 15th, August 17th. It takes us about a month and a half to harvest. We run a pick-right harvester. It's a pull type machine, so it gets pulled by a tractor. There's two cutting discs that operate in the soil, and it cuts the vines where it then gets fed up into a conveyor, up into a set of brushes, which take the tomatoes off of the vine. The tomatoes then brought up to a set of electronic eyes that actually sort your dirt, your corn cobs, your mud, or green tomatoes, and it rejects those tomatoes back onto the field. Then it goes on to another belt where there's around 3 or 4 people sorting by hand and removing any low quality fruit. Then it goes up to another elevator, which then goes into a wagon, which is ready to transport to the processing plant. They have to be unloaded generally within 18 hours of when they're picked off the field for the freshest quality that we could provide. The whole purpose of processing in general is to make a perishable item last longer. We're putting tomatoes into cans so we could use them over their 2-year shelf life as sauce or diced tomatoes or whatever your family requires that evening. You could use tomatoes for just about anything.